Good morning and welcome to HANINA. We're out in Malta today with Berthon International, just looking at this 2008 one owner from new Apreamare 65 Maestro. The boat is currently in the water, just in the shadow of Valletta, out in Malta. She is tax paid in Greece. We'll just have a look at the exterior of her and then we'll head on board. As you can see, she's blue-hulled, big beefy build, the same people that built Ferretti, so she was built by the Apreamare yard with a large opening aft transom. The boat has lived most of her life in the Med, down towards the eastern end, cruising around Greece. She's currently lying in Malta. As you can see, plenty of teak everywhere. A large lazarette underneath this cockpit floor, certainly large enough for a big tender. Plenty of good quality deck hardware. Some nice little aft sofas. And we'll head up to the flybridge first. So we have a beautifully built stainless steel ladder. Takes us up through the coaming on teak treads. Over to the starboard side looking aft, we have the tender and dinghy deck. Large forward sun pad. There's a Besson's-only chair over on the port side with the main console. We have an E80, an E120. We have a Maritron DSM. She's fitted with a bow thruster. Forward-looking FLIR. We're running on a pair of MAN V10s at 1100 horsepower apiece, so we can run up to 28 knots, but very easy cruising at anything between 10 knots up to 20 for fast cruise. So the tender is stored back here with a large powered Apreamare davit, 450 kg lift capacity on this one, and as you can see we've got a large enclosure. This has side windows which can be used to completely enclose the flybridge area, but at the moment we've got it rigged just as a bimini. Large fridge area with a grill up here, really sociable seating, life raft storage. We'll head down onto the main deck again. So as you can see, lots of teak here. Access just through the port side takes us directly down into the crew area. So we have two separate single crew cabins with a shared central head and shower and access directly into the engine room. So we'll head into the engine room first of all. So we have a watertight bulkhead door. This vessel has additional batteries, a complete power pack over new, which you can see in the middle of the photo at the moment. So she is fully equipped for overnight silent running without generators, running air conditioning and domestic services. On the aft bulkhead we have the lion's share of the electrics, two generators, one on either side, and chargers. Starboard MAN running around about 1051 hours. Central fuel system, seacocks and main raw water strainers are very easily accessible, and this is the port lump. Really nice engines these. The V10s are very well proven lump. Again, you can see the other gen set on the port side, and that's the bank of inverters that are running the onboard 230 needs as and when. So looking aft, we have the obligatory ironing board, port side single crew cabin, plenty of ventilation, all air conditioned, and on this bulkhead, switching for electricity. And the starboard side cabin, near mirror image of the port side. Again, air conditioned, independent controls, little love heart there. And this is the shared head. All really nicely done. It's nowhere near as bad as a lot of the crew cabins which are shoved down in the aft end of these boats are. It's all actually very nicely finished. And you can see a man who knows what he's on about at sea. We have an axe by Fiskars, available at your local B&Q, where you can buy the boat and you get it free. So looking onto the aft deck here, as you can see, we can open the whole transom up. Got a long passerelle on starboard and a bathing ladder, which is again hydraulically operated. Malta, if you haven't visited, has the best brace of classic Reaver flybridge boats. The Corsaro here, the 60, and there are plenty of them around about. But we're looking at this Maestro today. As you can see, the mouldings here are fairly complicated. They are beautifully finished. The boat's gel is glossy. The teak decking is extremely good condition. There are a few areas way up forward, specifically on the port side, which could benefit from a little bit of recaulking, but it's nothing drastic. Large central sunbathing area. And this whole area can be shaded using a custom-made bimini system with 2 poles which mount into here and triangulate back to just in front of the FLIR, which is fitted on the coach roof. Couple of decent anchor lockers here, deck wash. We've got an upgraded windlass which was fitted by current owner. He felt that the amount of anchoring that he did needed a better windlass than was fitted by Apreamare new, so a lot more reinforcing underneath there also. So this is a forward area, looking back to the large covered screens. It's a very, very purposeful boat. Nice pair of wipers here, gentle side overhangs. Really decent, proper guardrails, and overhead you might be able to see it here. There is a man overboard recovery winch on either side, and the guardrails can just be parted to allow easy recovery. Dropping windows around this aft saloon area, and as you can see, we're almost on a complete level. So the large port window and the starboard window and the aft window are all hydraulically operated. Large seating area with nice leather cushioning. AV set is all on the port side. We have diffused lighting in here, we have blinds, we also have curtains to most of the screens. High-low television is just here. Just going to operate the windows so you can just see how much air you get coming through this main area without having any air conditioning on whatsoever. The boat is all about comfortable med living. It's extremely well thought out. The living spaces are very, very comfortable and pretty harmonious in the way that they fit together. Large table here, so we've got seating around here for an easy 8. Again, a large opening window over there. And this boat was actually changed after initial construction. So it used to have the galley area down to the lower side on the port, and it has actually been refitted by present owner, by the guys at Apreamare, so that you have the much more convenient layout of having an upper saloon galley. So we have dishwasher here, nice electric hob. Very easy to pass food through this easy opening hatch. Good sink area, it's nice and light, and there is direct access through the side deck. We have opening doors each side. Electricity panel and main 240 stuff down there on port, and then we have this lovely central console. So a 2-seater bench with a 3-seater settee over to starboard. Independent air conditioning controls, all very, very nicely fitted out. We've just got the mesh screens on to keep this cool at the moment. Everything you need lies to hand. Many upgrades over new. Beautiful moulding here, decent footstool, beautifully varnished wheel. Bolsters here, and we have an electric roof just overhead with a panel just to get a little bit more breeze through as required. You may have noticed on the portside deck access door, we have an EPIRB. This boat is absolutely bang up to date. So in terms of inspections for fire safety, life rafts, etc., it's all there. And just to show you, she is CE homologated to Class A in terms of the RCD. So that's the main helm, really nice place to do your driving from. As we look down here, we have a set of curved stairs which lead us down onto the main accommodation deck. So initial build of this boat had the galley down here in the area you can see to the left side of shot. Current owner thought this didn't work particularly well because you had to walk up a fairly large set of stairs to take your soup up into the cockpit. So this is a large storage area with a V-shaped settee here. It's more of an L actually. Again, independent air conditioning, but this gives you very good storage underneath and very good storage all around in the lockers. It's been built so that with two simple sliding sections you can close this off. Makes an extremely good cabin for grandchildren, and there's plenty of storage in here, so it actually makes for a really sensible area. And these just roll back. Pocket door here and a pocket curved door on the aft bulkhead, and there's a really large storage locker just round here which is screened off at the moment with all sorts of stuff. Again, really nice lighting, and as you can see, the joinery here is absolutely top drawer. That's looking aft into the main owner's suite. Good access through to sanitation tanks underneath. And it's all built and finished to a really high standard. Again, the joinery in this cabin matches. It was done by Apreamare at request. Beautiful cross-woven light Italian linings to all the walls. And we'll go into this forward VIP right up in the bows first of all. So as you can see, centerline double berth. Really nice hardware all around. It's a nice cool cabin. Again, independently air conditioned. We're not running the AC in this cabin at the moment. We've got large hanging lockers. We've got curtains either side, large opening SCM hatches. There are 4 en-suites on this boat, so all 3 forward cabins have en-suites with proper walk-in showers with rainforest heads in them. Decent porcelain loos with bidet function. I have to say that for the owner, since it was passed on to him at every opportunity when he bought the boat. As you can see, plenty of light in here. We'll just have a look inside the main shower. Again, very nice quality fittings. This boat is immaculately kept. Very good owner, and that's the rainforest head there to give you a proper dousing at the end of your day. Sorry, that's my ugly head. Looking down, we've got a nice built-in sink. It's good quality kit everywhere, storage underneath. Really nice door furniture, and we'll just walk aft and into another heads. So this is the heads for the starboard side bunk cabin. We've got access both as a day head from the central corridor and also from that after cabin. Again, as you can see, plinth with loo on it. Really nicely finished. We'll leave this now and head into this twin cabin. Again, she's a really practical boat. We've got plenty of light being thrown around here. We've got 2 large, beautifully built windows here. Both the roundels open up. It's a really nice place to spend your day. 2 decent sized berths, large storage locker, and this is the access just directly into that heads compartment. Beautifully matched marquetry all throughout. The boat isn't wired with TVs throughout at the moment, but all of the power and wiring is there, and this owner also specified high capacity power points in each cabin, so if you need to run heaters during the winter at layup, then that is available using these power points. Light controls, push button dim, up and on. 2 reading lights in here with independent controls and a nice nightstand, and now we'll head back. Couple of steps down and we're in the main owner's mid-beam master cabin. So this double berth is just slightly offset from centre. On the right side we've got a dressing table and desk. Really nicely worked joinery. To the port side through this door we have the owner's fore and aft ensuite. Bed stands, again, independent air conditioning. Really nice touches here. Again, those signature through hull windows with 2 opening ports. Really good sized berth. Masses of storage in drawers underneath. Lockers, cabinets, wardrobes. And this one is wired with the TV, although the owner has never used it. So looking at the heads compartment, this is a really nice place to brush your teeth in the morning. You're looking straight out into the azure blue of Malta Harbour. Or actually, in this boat, we're looking at Solaris, just prepping for the middle sea race. This is the shower, just to show the grain of the wood. Beautifully done, very nice high quality fittings. Teak gratings, just to keep any gunk out of the sumps. The boat is really well put together. She's very, very well thought out. The finish is absolutely top-notch Italian. Really nice quality materials, as you can see. She's fairly spotlessly clean. Little head again, with the bidet function set up on a plinth. Nice Corian tops to all the heads, basins. Really high quality finished boat. So we'll have one quick last look around the owner's cabin. There we go. And the boat is being sold very much with what you see on board staying on board. So linen, cushions, etc. are all included. She's got a beautiful berth, which I'm sure can be discussed. And this is what you could have. Many thanks for your time.